Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about something really important when it comes to learning English, and that is listening. You might be thinking, why is listening so important? I already know how to speak and write, so why should I focus on listening? Well, that's exactly what we'll discuss today. Listening plays a huge role in improving your English skills. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why it's something you should prioritize. Part 1. Why listening is so important for learning English. Listening is one of the first skills we develop as children when we learn our native language. And it's just as important when learning a second language, like English. Think about it. When you're learning English, you don't just need to know the words. You need to understand how they are used in real conversations. 1. Listening helps you understand natural speech patterns. When you listen to native speakers or people who speak English fluently, you hear how words are linked together, how they flow, and how people pronounce them in everyday conversations. Native speakers don't always speak slowly, so if you don't practice listening, you might miss out on how English is really spoken in real life. It's easy to get stuck in learning textbook English, but real English sounds different and flows quickly. By practicing listening, you'll get used to this natural rhythm. 2. It helps improve vocabulary and word usage. Listening is like a window into how words and phrases are used in real contexts. When you hear people speaking, you can learn how to use new words and phrases in your own conversations. For example, you might learn informal expressions or slang that aren't found in textbooks, but are common in everyday speech. This will make your English sound more natural and fluent. Listening also helps you remember how to use words correctly because you can see them in action. 3. Listening helps with comprehension and understanding the culture. Listening isn't just about hearing words. It's also about understanding the meaning behind them. When you listen to different accents, dialects, or cultural contexts, you get a better understanding of how English is spoken around the world. English isn't the same everywhere, and by listening, you can improve your ability to understand different forms of English, whether it's British, American, or other accents. Plus, you can learn more about the culture of English-speaking countries through their media, conversations, and expressions. In short, without strong listening skills, you might find it difficult to understand conversations, follow movies or TV shows, or even participate in discussions. That's why listening is the foundation for all other language skills: reading, writing, and speaking. Part 2. How listening helps with pronunciation and understanding. Now that we understand why listening is so important, let's talk about how listening helps improve two essential skills: pronunciation and understanding. 1. Improves pronunciation. One of the biggest challenges in learning English is getting the pronunciation right. You can read a word or see it in a book, but that doesn't mean you'll know how to pronounce it correctly. Listening regularly to native speakers helps you understand how words should sound in different situations. For example, English has many words that are pronounced differently from how they are written. Think of words like though, through, bow, or cough. These words have similar spellings, but their pronunciations are completely different. Listening to native speakers helps you hear these differences and learn the correct pronunciation. When you hear how people stress certain syllables or use intonation, the rise and fall of voice pitch, it helps you understand the rhythm of English. In English, stress plays an important role in the meaning of words and sentences. For example, the word record can be a noun, as in a music record, or a verb, as in to record a video. The stress is different in each case. Listening will help you recognize these patterns, so you can say the words correctly and sound more natural. 2. Helps you understand different accents and speech styles. In English, there isn't just one way to speak. There are many different accents and regional variations. You might hear people from the UK speak differently than people from the US, Canada, Australia, or other English-speaking countries. Each of these regions has its own accent, slang, and way of pronouncing words. Listening to different accents helps you become more flexible with your understanding of English. You won't be confused or frustrated when you meet someone who speaks with a different accent than you're used to. This is especially important because in real-life situations, you will interact with people from various parts of the world who speak English in different ways. Also, some accents speak faster than others, and some may use more formal or informal language. By practicing listening to various types of English, you become comfortable with all these variations. This way, you can easily understand any conversation, whether it's with a native speaker or someone who speaks English as a second language. 3. Helps you improve your speaking skills. Listening doesn't only help with pronunciation, but also makes you a better speaker. By listening to fluent speakers, you learn how to structure sentences, use correct grammar, and choose the right words for different situations. For example, when you listen to a conversation, you'll start to notice common phrases and expressions that native speakers use. This can help you speak more confidently. You'll also become more familiar with idiomatic expressions, which are phrases that might not make sense if translated directly into your language. Things like a piece of cake, meaning something is easy, or break a leg, which means good luck, are common in English, but you might not understand them unless you listen to native speakers using them. As you listen to more English, you'll internalize these patterns and start using them in your own speech. This will make your English sound more fluent, natural, and confident. 4. Improves listening comprehension in real-life situations. Listening also helps you improve your overall comprehension skills, which is essential for understanding anything that you hear in real-life situations. Whether you're watching a movie, listening to the news, or having a conversation with a friend, comprehension is key to understanding what is being said. At first, it might feel overwhelming if you don't understand everything. But over time, as you listen more, your brain will start to pick up on familiar words and phrases, making it easier for you to understand the meaning behind what is being said. Even if you don't catch every single word, listening helps you recognize key phrases that help you understand the context of the conversation. Additionally, listening to English helps you get used to the speed at which people talk. Native speakers often speak quickly and don't always enunciate every word clearly. But by regularly listening to conversations, you'll train your brain to process information more quickly and efficiently. You'll start to get better at catching important details even when the speech is fast or unclear. Now you can see how listening plays a crucial role not just in improving your pronunciation, but also in making you a more confident and effective communicator in English. Keep listening, and it will help you become better at speaking, understanding, and even enjoying the language. To sum it up, listening is a key part of learning English. It helps you understand how words are pronounced, improves your comprehension, and makes you more comfortable with different accents. The more you listen, the better you'll get at speaking and understanding English. So, make listening a regular part of your practice, and you'll see great improvements over time.